Hey there everybody, and today I want to talk to you about an amazingly special event that is coming up in February 2021. Clue number one, February the 26th, 26.2, in the way that we put a date in the UK, not the US. Otherwise it'd be 226, which would not be a clue. 26.2, anyone got the clue just yet? I will be streaming for 26.2 hours. Clue number two, I will be doing something called the Mental Health Marathon. The Mental Health Marathon, physical marathon, 26.2 miles, mental health marathon, streaming for 26.2 hours, but having 26 consecutive mental health conversations with different people. Fresh guest, not so fresh Dave. Every single hour, I will be bringing in a new guest for those 26.2 hours, and we will be talking mental health. We won't just be normalizing the conversation about mental health. We will be giving the conversation around mental health the title and the honour that it truly deserves. Now, if you're watching this the day it went live, you can head over to twitch.tv/mindsetbydave right now, and you will actually see me warming up for this event. I'm doing a 15-hour stream right now in this very t-shirt, which is weird because this is yesterday when I'm filming this, but I'm doing a warm-up stream, 15 hours on stream, trying to be entertaining, trying to be engaging, trying to be high energy. It's not going to happen for the full 26 hours probably, or even the full 15, but doing my best to build up my mental endurance to be able to sit there and do that. Why am I doing all this? Well, two big reasons. One, to raise money for charity. We'll come back to the charities in a minute though. But number two is every time that people raise money for charity, not every time, but most of the times that people raise money for charity, they do it using a physical endurance event. They'll walk the 3 peaks, they'll run a marathon, they've run an ultra marathon. I'm not saying these things in a condescending way. I have ran a marathon and an ultra marathon this year for one of the charities that I'm supporting with the mental health marathon. But it was November 2019, back before the world changed and the zombie apocalypse. It was back then that I first came up with the idea, and I was like, hang on a minute, when we ask the question, what do you think of when you think of physical health? You hear people say, endurance athletes or strength athletes or, sports personalities. You hear about mental fitness. When you say to people, what do you think about when you think about mental health? They say things like depression, anxiety, stress, bipolar. They say mental illness. No one says, when you think about mental health, we don't think of a person having positive mental health. We don't think about a person in positive mental endurance. Now, don't get me wrong, it 100% takes mental endurance to do a physical endurance event. I've done a bunch of them. I've done Toughest Mudders. I've done a 42-mile run this year. Yes, absolutely, it takes mental endurance. It does. But it doesn't take just mental endurance, it takes that physical endurance as well. It is a feat that you can slowly build your way up to with training, and that's one of the reasons I'm training right now on Twitch, is I'm trying to build myself up to the ability to be able to keep going for 26 hours. And we never really celebrate someone just for their mental endurance. What if this person over here kept that conversation going for that length of time? We don't really celebrate people's intelligence in mental health. In fact, if anything in mental health, we don't really celebrate anyone that's doing well in these fields for fear, I suppose, of putting down the people who aren't doing so well. So I wanted to have a day where we just change that. I wanted to have a day where we actually celebrate the mental endurance that it takes to talk about mental health for that vast period of time. That's reason number one. I want people to actually respect people who are doing things in the mental health field where they are actually using their mental health in a positive manner. And then the second thing is to raise money for charity. I said that was the first thing, but it's the second thing now because chronologically in the order that I've spoken about them. But the second thing is raising money for charity. We are going to be using one national and one local charity for this. The national charity is going to be Mind, one of the biggest charities for mental health in the UK, doing great work all over the UK. And the second one is one that's more local and a bit closer to home and closer to heart for me, which is Sean's Place. Sean's Place are a local men's centre in Liverpool where they help men be free from social isolation, but also by teaching them things like cooking and playing the guitar so that they can actually feel effective in what they do. For men, this is super important. We want to feel efficient and want to feel like we're good at things. It might be an ego thing, but it certainly helps our mental health to feel like we're accomplished in things. So by actually combating both of those two things together, don't underestimate the power that has to be transformative in men's lives. They're local to us. We're going to be splitting it 50-50. They're in Liverpool. So I know that Liverpool might not be the first place in your heart if you're other places in the UK and if you're other places in the world. So that's why we're obviously having mind in there as well, so that you know that your donations are going towards something that might actually help people a little bit closer to home for you. For our international viewers, sorry, we can't spread it that thin, but you can do something to help your UK brothers and sisters by taking part in this. So that's it. I've done this in one take, I'm not going to edit it, so I'll try and keep it sweet. 26th of February 2021, we're going to be running from 7 p.m. UK time over to 10 p.m. on the 27th of February UK time. So I'm going to be not in this chair, actually, not even in this room. We're moving the whole thing to the lounge, so I get a sofa for the whole thing, which could be a bad thing because that thing's so easy to just fall asleep on. What can you do to help? Look, go and check my stuff out on Instagram, Twitter, and so on and so forth. That's where I'm going to be talking about this stuff, because YouTube, it's a weird place to do a promo, isn't it, really? But go and have a check out of those things on there. Share these things. If you know any of the guests that are on, like, share their posts too. Tell people about this. Save the date yourself. And the big one that you can do is head over to twitch.tv/mindsetbydave and hit that follow button and hit the notifications. You've heard me say it on this channel a million times. It's priceless to you, but priceless to me. And in this instance, it's like, this is very much a save the date. The wedding itself is in February. The real wedding invitations will be going out, probably not on YouTube. I'm probably not going to put another video about this on YouTube now. So this will be the one reminder that you're going to get here. All the rest of it, it's Mindset by Dave on Instagram, Mindset by Dave on Twitter, Mindset by Dave on Facebook. Find me on those more kind of face-to-face, or even jump in the Discord. If you jump in the Discord, which will be linked below, do that. And then you can get notifications. You can come along and check out maybe some of the other streams along the way. Whatever we can do to build that community between now and February as well, that's only going to help this event go to more people. Because trust me, more people should be seeing this conversation, or these conversations. It's going to be of absolutely massive value. I can promise you that. We're going to be talking about people's mental health. I've already got some amazing guests lined up. Still got a few slots left to fill. It's just going to be mega. So, thanks. Share this around. Let some people know. Come and join us in the Discord or on there. Come and have a conversation with us. Maybe even come along and be one of the guests. We've still got a few spots open. Come and have a chat with me on Discord and we can sort that out. Right, I'm going to go because, don't want this to be too long, do I? And I will see you all soon.